What's up YouTube? It's Nicole and today is a video that I have been really excited to make, and it is your 2015 Playlist Live Survival Guide. I went to Playlist Live 2014 and I thought I would pass down some tips and things that I learned from experience last year, and I made a few note cards and I tried my best to put them in an order that seemed like it kind of went, but they're still kind of weird. But bear with me, and if you follow these tips, I'm sure you'll have the best time possible at Playlist Live. Number one is to stay at the main hotel. Last year I didn't stay at the main hotel because it sold out too fast. I went to the second hotel, but this year I'm staying at the main hotel and I'm getting there Thursday night. And if you stay at the main hotel, it is easier for you to stay out late. Last year I had to leave at like 11 every night because my mom wanted to sleep and she had to pick us up, obviously. Now we'll be able to stay out as late as we want. Also, staying at the main hotel gives you easy early mornings to wake up and get ready for your meetups or to go explore. And also, staying at the main hotel, it's easy for you to go freshen up. You can just go up to your room for like 10 minutes and then go right back down and get right back at it to meet people and hang out. Number two is don't be afraid to say hi. And when I say this, I mean to the YouTubers. Playlist Live is for them to meet you, so don't be afraid to say hello to them. Obviously there's times when you shouldn't, when they're in the middle of like talking to someone. Common courtesy, don't be rude, but don't be afraid to go up and introduce yourself and say hi and get a picture, because that's what they're there for. They're there to meet you and they want to meet you, so don't be afraid. Number three is totally going back on what I just said almost, but don't care too much about YouTubers. Don't care too much about meeting them. I know that's the whole goal of Playlist Live, but there's so much more to Playlist Live than just meeting people. And last year I didn't really understand that, but this year I'm determined to not care as much. There's panels, there's Q&As, there's performances, there's so many more things that you can do. You can hang out at the pool, you can go hang out in your hotel room with your friends. There's so much to do, and don't just be focused on chasing your favorite YouTuber around the hotel and try to meet them. Number four is to make friends and spend time with them. Don't just make friends, say hi, and leave them. You should actually take the time to hang out with them. This is a time where it's so rare. So many YouTubers are together and so many people that share the common interest with you, and you're bound to make friends, so don't just wave them off. Spend time with them, hang out with them. You can make so many friendships. If you're another YouTuber, this is a chance for you to collab with people and just take pictures and have fun. Number five is to prioritize. You should go to the lineup and prioritize all the people in the lineup that you care about from greatest to least, so you know who you care about meeting the most, so you can focus on meeting them first or meeting them the most times. Last year, my most important people were probably SDK, and I was able to meet Jonah 4 times, and I met Adam and Nick 3 times, and I met Ryan Abe twice, and the rest of them I met once at their meetup. So if you prioritize and you focus on someone that you really want to meet, it's possible to meet them more than once this weekend. Also, don't expect to meet everyone on your list, because last year I made a list and I didn't even meet half. So don't expect to meet a ton of huge YouTubers. I mean, it's possible, especially if you're going Friday just to hang out, because they hang out a lot at the hotel. But last year I thought I was going to meet O2L, I thought I was going to meet Troy and Tyler, and I didn't meet any of them. So hopefully this year I'll be able to, but don't expect anything when you go in, because you never know how crazy it's going to be. Number 6, when you finally make your list, put your favorites on your Twitter notifications, because Twitter notifications are the easiest way to keep up to date with what they're doing. If they're having an impromptu meetup and they tweet about it, you'll know, and you can go to meet them. And they'll also tweet about any changes that have to do with their meetup or anything that they're doing. Last year, I stayed up to date. I took everyone else off of notifications that weren't YouTubers, and I put, I probably had like 20 YouTubers on my notifications, so I could stay up to date with where they were, what was happening, and everything about the weekend. Another way to stay up to date is to download the Playlist Live app. This is the best way to keep up to date with any meetup changes. If there's line changes, I was going to the SDK meetup in the District Lines Pavilion last year, and it changed from like the pink line to the yellow line, and I found out because of the app. Even though I was there, no one told me, so I figured out because of the app. The app also has maps, it has the full lineup, it has a ton of other things, and it is a great help. Number 8 is stay with friends. It's best not to go to a meetup alone. If you have to, then I mean, you're gonna have to, especially with these meetup groups and how the wristbands work this year. I haven't experienced that and I'm a little nervous, but the meetups that I want to pick, if me and my friends get them, we'll still be together. So it's best not to go alone because friends can take pictures for you and they can video. Now obviously you can get someone else in line to take your picture, but they're not gonna do as well of a job as your friend. And it's an experience that you guys can share together if you go to the meetups and meet your fans together, and that's something that you just can't beat. And the last tip I have is expect mobbing and don't be afraid to get into a mob. This is probably a horrible tip, but don't be afraid to get into a mob if it's happening. Last year I got in one single mob and it was for 2 people. It was for Andrew Lau and That's So Jack. People are crazy and they're gonna mob, and even if you don't want to mob, you're gonna want to get into it because you want to meet them. I'm 4'11". If I can handle a mob for 20 plus minutes, then you can. It's not as bad as you think. Yes, it's pushing, but obviously people don't want to have mobs. You don't want to start a mob, but if it's happening, it's spur of the moment and you're gonna end up probably mobbing. Don't be rude about it and try to stay as safe as possible if it does happen to you. Those are all the tips I have for you today, and I hope that you guys have the best time at Playlist Live 2015 or any future ones you are planning to go to. Yes, obviously I'll be attending Playlist Live Orlando, and if you guys see me, don't be afraid to say hi. And with 500 subscribers, I'm sure I won't have anyone come up to me. I will get there Thursday night. I will be there all day Friday, all day Saturday, and I am leaving Sunday afternoon, so I'll be there majority of the day. And I'm really excited, and I hope you guys have a great time. I hope I have a great time. I have 2 more pre-Playlist Live videos coming up. I have a What's in My Bag and a Playlist Live lookbook that will be coming out within these few weeks leading up to Playlist Live. And after Playlist, I will have a recap video and probably a vlog each day, so that's probably going to be 2 or 3 vlogs. So like I said, I hope you guys have a great time at Playlist Live, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helps you have the best time possible. See you soon!